Ethereum, it's going to shock you. So you definitely want to stay tuned to what's going on in this video. Ethereum controls most of the altcoin market. So we're going to go into that great detail in this video. But before we get into it, just a friendly reminder, the sale on the private list of altcoins that I have personally researched, the sale is ending. They all have the highest probability of listing on Coinbase. It's ending, as you can see, on January 25th, 2021. Oops, January 25th is today at 1 p.m. Eastern time. So there's approximately like less than 3 hours. If you want to get it for a nice, sweet, exclusive discount, just use Alt50 in checkout. And the description, and the link is down in the description below. And as always, subscribe to the channel. So jumping right into Ethereum. So yesterday's live streams, because we had power outages, so we had multiple live streams. Definitely want to go check them out. They're a little on the shorter side, with multiple ones. So as I said yesterday, look, we had the high, made a higher low, made a higher high, made a higher low, which is very bullish. And I said in order for this trend, to stay intact, we need to make a higher high. And a higher high meant we were going to break all-time high this time and hold it. Because we broke it before, but we didn't hold it. And look what happened. Surely we broke it and we are holding it. Currently 9.5 hours left on this daily candle. Things are mega bullish for that. We made a higher high. We want to see it go up a little bit more, but still it's technically a higher high, and that's very bullish because then eventually we'll make a higher low. And you know how that goes, because if you've been watching the channel, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs is very, very bullish. So we definitely want to check out Ethereum on the weekly though, see what's going on there, because we did just have the weekly close, and guess what? Ethereum closed on the weekly, the highest close in history. As we can see in history right here, it has the highest close in history. Bam, look at that. That is just beautiful. And the reason why I'm so bullish on Ethereum, it's going to shock you. What's going to happen next is going to shock you. The reason why is because when we go look at Bitcoin right here, let's get rid of this one. This line right here, this yellow line, is when it broke all-time high. Okay, it's the body of breaking all-time high. And look what happened ever since weeks later. You had 1, 2, 3, 4 green candles. So 4 weeks in a row, straight green. Massive parabolic run. You have Ethereum here, just about to make its first candle above. First candle, okay? First weekly. That right there is just insane. And you may be like, but the crypto homie, Bitcoin's looking bearish. What's going on there? Well, I want to show you something with Bitcoin. I'll show you something. We go to the daily. Right here, Bitcoin looks like it's about to finally break this trend. We definitely want to get above, the $39,000 region. If we can get above 36, 37, that right there is definitely bullish. We want to end up making a higher high. So I personally want to see us above $39,000. Make a higher high, make a higher low, then break through the all-time high. I think that would be a healthy way of seeing this thing play out, just from what I'm seeing. Because we had a massive, always higher highs, higher lows throughout here. Great run. We're having a little bit of a correction, but guess what? It's not even that much of a correction, okay? We go from the top to the bottom here. It's 31%. That is typical in the bull run. That's typical in the last bull run. So this is nothing to show. It's actually typical to see 31 to a 40% correction. So this right here is more of a on the light side of a correction. But back to Ethereum. Like I said though, the first weekly candle above that close, which is amazing. And we have the monthly candle coming in. Just look at this right here. On the monthly, this is just insane. On the monthly, things were really bullish on Ethereum when it was passing $1,100, USD dollars. And as we break above this right here, super bullish. If we close at the end of the month, we have 6 days and 10 hours left on this monthly candle. Closing this right here will be also mega bullish. And there's a video on my channel called something along the lines of, alt season will start when this happens. You definitely want to check that out. There's 3 things in that video. And Ethereum breaking all-time high, staying above all-time high is one of those 3 things. But the number 3 thing is the most crucial, most important. So you definitely want to check that out. So as we see with Ethereum, what's going on when Ethereum passes all-time high? There's a lot of coins built on the Ethereum blockchain. So that right there means we're going to see CoinGecko get majorly green, okay? We have Polkadot, some great competition to Ethereum, which is good to see. I like that. $18, just keep making all-time high, after all-time high, after all-time high. So it's always great to see. But keep in mind, a lot of these altcoins are on the Ethereum blockchain. And this right here, with Ethereum breaking all-time high, is going to help them be, it's like it gives them permission to just make another all-time high. It just gives them permission to move, essentially. So it's great to see Ethereum making the move because that's what we want to see. You're just scrolling down. We're lying flat right now a little bit. You do have some big gainers. If we go to last 24 hours, we do have some big gainers in here. Look at Theta Network. We'd like to see, icons moving as well. Obviously Uniswap, we mentioned that yesterday in the one live stream because we had a power outage, so there's multiple live streams. But, it's nice to see what's going on there as well. The last hour, not too much is going on. It's just lying flat. But something I want to bring to your attention that not many people talk about. I've only seen it on the Crypto Crew University channel. The Fear and Greed Index for Bitcoin, okay? A lot of people say this thing is just silly, but guess what? It seems to kind of play out. This right here is over the last month, Bitcoin, the crypto fear and greed was up pretty high, above the 90s, it's very high. It was all-time high area. And then, as Bitcoin started going down, the greed started lessening. We had more fear. Just the other day, we fell all the way down to 40 on the fear and greed index. I'll show you on the 3-month chart. Look how that looks right there. That right there is crazy. Let me get rid of my face for a sec. That right there is crazy. As we can see on the year, look at that. Massive bounce and then bounce back. Are we going to hold that? Are we going to hold this then? Only time will tell for sure, but we go back to the max and I see how we had a massive bounce down here and massive bounce up, then we ended up crashing down. So in order for us not to be crashing down, in order for me to be bullish on not crashing down, I need to see it get back preferably above 95, which is probably approaching impossible. Because when you go to the max we had here was around 95. So to get above 95, the thing only goes to 100. So to get up there, it's possible, but it's a little difficult, in my opinion. So that right there is on the fear and greed. Do you guys like the fear and greed? We have the nice little thing. We're at 74 today. Last month it was 93. So right now we're just greed, but last month we were greedy, extreme greed. So what do you think about this indicator? And just some majorly bullish news in the crypto space. Michael Saylor, the CEO of MicroStrategy Incorporated. MicroStrategy has purchased approximately 314 Bitcoins for $10 million in cash in accordance with its Treasury Reserve policy at an average price of approximately $31,808 per Bitcoin. Guess who bought the dip? The institutions did. We now hold approximately 70,784 Bitcoins. Whoa, MicroStrategy Incorporated, their stock is going to go through the roof. So it's great to see. They even lay out the blueprint for other companies to buy Bitcoin, how they did it, what the process is like, all the technical stuff of what the CEO has to do to actually make it happen. So it's great to see that Michael Saylor, he just turned Bitcoin back in April, March because of what happened, in the economy. So it's just so great to see that. And one last thing is I've redid my Gumroad page for the subscribe page. So you guys definitely want to check that out. If you're not subscribed to the email list, definitely go there. This is a new one. The old one I had, there's issues with sending out emails, so it just was not user friendly. So we had to go with a new one. So if you guys sign up for that one, definitely want to sign up for this one. 100% free, of course. Just put your email in, bam, subscribe, and we go from there. So you definitely want to check that out. And just a friendly reminder, remember that sale is ending very, very soon if you want it for a nice exclusive discount for that private list. So definitely check that out. So what do you think about what's going on with Ethereum? What do you think about, do you think Ethereum breaking all-time high is that big of a deal? Are you but no, homie, the gas fees are so high. Do you agree? Do you disagree? What's going on there? It's always nice to hear your thoughts down in the comments. And as always, this is not financial advice, just pure entertainment, educational purposes only. Smash that like button and subscribe button to stay up to date on the latest in the crypto space. And I will see you in the next one.